Hello and welcome back to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Legend of the Ramble House Saints. So, when last we left our valiant heroes, they were in the middle of a huge, well, not huge. I mean, there's only like, what, 8 enemies currently? And for a Savage Worlds battle, that's actually pretty small. But they were in the middle of a battle with giants and giantkin. Now, before we get started, I do have a piece of information to share with our audience. So, as many of you know, I use Arkenforge's Master's Toolkit to build all the maps. That makes all these pretty maps that you can see on the screen right now. If you're watching, if you're listening, I'm sorry you can't see the maps. Maybe head over to our YouTube channel and you can see the maps that I've built. But as of right now, we are now an affiliate partner with Arkenforge Tabletop. Meaning, if you go to arkenforge.com, decide that you want to pick up the program, and at checkout, enter the code KOTSDT, you will get a discount off of your purchases, and that's for everything on the website. And you also help us out because they throw us a little money our way as well. So head on over to arkenforge.com, check out the program. It's an incredibly easy program to use. It's so easy, even Mike can use it.
I use it actually quite well now.
Yeah, and a little bit of practice goes a long way. But beyond that, also, I am having a nice mug of Poppets coffee tonight. If you love coffee, then check out poppetscoffee.com, and they always have some pretty amazing flavors. So check them out, order yourself some coffee. Shipping is free in the US, and if you do happen to be local to us, delivery is free as well. All right, so without further ado, we are in the middle of round 2. And on Queen of Diamonds, it is Thid's turn to go. So Thid, lead us off for this continuation of this battle. What are you going to do?
So, Thid, last time, threw a javelin and hit, but did not do any damage to old Big Ugly in front of him.
True story.
I think I'm also, am I paused?
I
see the star. Okay. It
There
didn't
we
say
go.
paused, but okay, cool. So Thid, realizing that's not working, he's going to go back to Old Faithful, and he knows that Blizz was somewhere right in front of him. He can kind of see the outline, but he is going to toss his bomb, which is under powers, Dustin. There we go. So he's going to toss a bomb in the doorway here. Remind me, are they regularly small blast templates? Yeah.
Normally small blast, yes.
Okay. So he will hit it there. That doesn't target everybody, but it should target those two.
Yep, hold down Alt and click on each of them.
Oh, that's what I was... Well, it's just taking me off one. Am I targeting both on your screen?
Nope.
Okay.
Try Alt and Shift.
Alt and Shift. That's what I was trying to figure out was the... There it is. Yep. Alright. He will take a roll here. Oh, there's an ace.
Yep. Total
and
of 9.
Raise.
That's a raise. Go ahead and click that raise damage button.
Oh, another ace. Another ace.
A boom.
Another ace.
Those critters is getting its world rocked. All right, so the guy who has the strong hand, he gets hit hard, and he is just
strong hand
out of the fight. And that will actually, let me mark him as quite dead. And did it mark him as defeated on there? Yes, it did. All right. And then the giant, he takes those 2 wounds, and he is currently incapacitated and will get a vigor check right off the bat, because I'm not going to use any of my bennies on him yet. He does not critically fail, but he does fail. So he will be bleeding out.
So then Thid's going to sneak into the room
All
and
right.
try to take cover kind of behind this wall.
And you are right next to another door. You could always open another door.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll cover the door for now. And then I saw a creature here as I ran by, so I'll say,
Another giant.
I'll say, Blizz, there's another one to my right. Your left. And
All
then
right.
that'll be Thid's go.
Takes us to Jack of Spades, Grayson.
And then let me take the PowerPoints off. There we go.
All right. So we have a dead one here. Blizz is right there. We have another dead one there. I currently can't see any more from my position, so I'm just going to currently wait until one shows up.
Okay. So that'll put you on hold. And then we go to Blizz.
All right. Well, things aren't working quite the way I want them to, so I'm going to declare 2 actions.
All right.
The first of which, going through my piles of things here. There it is. Because I've amassed quite a collection of things,
You have.
being the hoarder that I am. So we're going to spend a charge of this wand,
Okay.
make a spellcasting check at a -2. Oh, you motherfucker. As I rolled a 2 total, I'm going to spend my first Benny of the evening.
And it comes up worse.
It comes up worse. Well, does failing the check spend a charge?
No, the charge is not spent unless you critically fail.
Well, then I'm just gonna tap the wand like, why aren't you working? And then just come around this corner
All right.
and say hello to my big ugly friend with Gorham's Thorn. And we'll hit 2 actions to guarantee that I fail this check as well.
Oh, you weren't kidding. That's a total of 1.
That is a total of 1, but the die on my screen, I don't know how it looked for everyone else, but it held onto that other 1 before just gently tipping over to the 2 in such a way that I had a panic attack. So, I'm going to look to the sky and be like, come on, dude, I thought we had a deal. And end my turn.
All right. So we have the first ogre here. Let me move that. And I got to switch maps for myself. And okay, it's that one up in the front, the one that's currently closest. And he is going to try and run. Let's see how far he gets. He gets to run for 12 inches this round. So 6, 7, 8 to there. And then he goes up the stairs. And that brings him to the other map. But I think it pulled him out of the combat. So I'm going to add him back in. I need to move him there. All right. Add him back in and hide. Move him to there. All right. And that'll bring us to the next ogre, who is also downstairs. Okay. He is going to run. Oh, he gets to run 13. However, he sees that there's a pair of people at the top. So he'll run to there. Free action to open a door. And then another inch in. Next ogre is this one, who is currently shaken and is going to try and unshake first and fails, but he's going to follow his friends at his base pace. And then the last ogre, also going to try and run. And he gets 12 inches of movement. So he is going to make it to there. All right. Now we go back to Red Lake Fort level 2. And as those of you at home can see, because they couldn't see what I was doing before, the ogres have moved. All right. That takes us to Spike.
Okay. I would like to. Ooh. I'm just going to. Can I just do my breath weapon straight down on the guy to the north and then move afterwards?
Absolutely. I don't think you can. Oh, it is going to let you target him. I don't know if it's going to apply the damage or not, but I will apply the damage as appropriate.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'll take my held card after Spike goes.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead and hit that damage button.
it's not doing anything.
What? Untarget him. I know who you're going after.
Okay. Oh my.
Oh, that is a total of 2 points of damage.
Big roll there. You
Yeah,
gonna
I'll try it again.
Massive roll. Hit that Benny button. And we're up to 5, which is a second shaken result, which will cause a wound. And he falls to the ground. He is still shaken. He is going to be incapacitated and currently bleeding out, but he gets a vigor check to see if he's okay.
You scared him so hard he passed asleep.
Rawr.
He is unconscious and bleeding out. So that now means Spike can move.
Alrighty. Since they are coming back up here towards my friends, can I go like this way? No, stop. How high is this bridge?
You are about even with the top of it.
Alrighty, can I just land on the bridge?
Absolutely. Oh, hold on. Let me fix that.
Yeah, thanks, sorry.
Where did she go?
Poof.
The magical
All right.
disappearing dragon
Let
cactus.
me do the one moving ya. Nope. Wrong person.
Would that be it?
Where did Spike go?
What do we call that? A
I don't
kraken?
know, but it's dark.
Also, Spike's completely off the initiative tracker.
Yeah, whenever you change levels, it will. All right.
Have you seen my
Spike is
cactus?
completely missing. Wow. That's actually pretty impressive. It made her token completely disappear.
Spike died. Goodbye, Spike.
Wah, wah, wah.
R.I.P. to Spike Lee.
All right. Let me get her back on here. And I will throw her here for the moment. And then I will transform her into the blue dragon wormling. That was a blue dragon wormling, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Cast with a raise and shape change. And I will add you back to the combat, but that will take us to Grayson.
All right, so I saw the little faint fuzz of Blizz move forward, so I'm actually going to come into this hallway as well. Oh, there's some things here.
Yep. There is a giant on the ground dying. There is a giant still in the fight ahead of you. And you're not sure where the other critters are.
All right, well, we will take the light mace versus this one here.
You just finishing moving the one on the ground?
Oh, is that one dead?
Bleeding out. So
Yeah,
you
this
don't even
one
have
here. Oops, here is bleeding out.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I'll finishing move that one.
All right.
don't even have to roll.
So that one is now dead. And that'll take us to round 3. All right. First up is an ogre. Let me figure out. Well, no, it's not an ogre. It's Thid, isn't it?
The hill giant and 2 of the ogres did not get a card.
Ah, I see.
I was gonna say, it said it was my
Like
turn, but I
leader.
didn't believe.
Also, I just want, like, last round we didn't have anything under a 9. This round we didn't get anything over an 8.
see what's going on here.
I mean, they
I'm
did
also
good.
not in it.
That
Oh,
one
yeah,
should
we're-
be.
We're missing Spike, too.
Oh, damn it.
Kristen, are you gonna play or what?
You know, I really am trying.
All right, and let me add Spike and draw a card for her. All right, so the hill giant is up first, and he is not sure where he's getting hit from, so he is going to try and spot Mr. Blizz. It's going to be a total of -6. And we roll for it. And you know what? I'm going to try and give this guy another chance at this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. Still a 2, even with the ace in there. So he was hit from ahead of him.
Something whooshed from in front of him.
So he is going to try and hit with his heavy club at a -6. And he is just going to swing wildly. All right, here he goes. I don't like that. Let's try that again. Yep, that was worse.
I very much enjoyed the critical failure.
All right, so he swings, bounces his club off the door frame, and then he goes stumbling down the stairs. And that is going to remove him from the combat. Let me add him back. I just won't give him a card. All right, Thid, you are up.
All right. So I just saw this one in front of me. Just seemed like it took another grievous wound. And they died. I saw one out this doorway. So Sid is going to step out onto this platform where that one was, and he will come up against this guy and draw out his accurate dwarven war axe and take he'll take one swing.
Okay.
Not feeling too crazy about it right now. It was a
There's a
hit.
total of
Good.
8. That's a hit. Gang up is your friend.
Yeah. So he'll throw some damage out here and do
No.
nothing. Cool.
All
Cool,
right.
cool,
Do you
cool.
want to stand at the damage of 2, or do you want to?
Yes, sir.
All right, Spike,
Yes,
you are up.
sir.
I think I'm just going to try to take 2 bites at this guy.
All righty. So for those of you listening at home, they're currently out on the catwalk or out on the walk. And there's an ogre that is now trapped between Thid and the dragon form of Spike, as Spike takes advantage, hits with a raise with a total
Oh
of
my gosh.
10, and rolls a 7 for damage, which is not enough to break through that nice toughness that the ogre has.
She's got bennies.
She does have bennies. She still has 4 bennies.
The bottom left
3
doesn't
bennies.
update. Yeah, I only have 3.
She still has 3 bennies, though.
All right, you talked me into it.
Well, that's better. That becomes a shaken result on her first attack.
Alrighty.
And your second attack.
He's stunned too. A little dragon came up and bit me on the ass.
Oh, there's an ace for a total of 10. That is a hit with a raise. Go ahead and click that raise damage button.
Oh,
I see a pair of
oh.
aces. And
Nice.
Spike just hit the wound cap of 4. And down that ogre goes. And he went down so hard with the 5 wound hit that I'm just going to mark him dead. So that
I
takes
feel like I
us
just stare at the, like, do better.
to Grayson. As of right now, Grayson, you cannot see any enemies.
Cannot see any enemies at all. I did see the one that stumbled down the stairs, though.
Indeed, you did.
And you heard the thump of a large body hitting the ground out there, too. After Thid whacked.
All right, we still got a little bit of time. We will go down. Is the stairs going down or going up over here?
Those stairs right next to you go down.
We will take a peek down here real quick. Of course, it's going
That
to move
removed
me.
you and moved you down. But now that you're downstairs, you can see that there is the door that's open there, and you can see 2 ogres, one right up in your face and one outside the door there to the north. And for those of you who can't see at home, oh, it's not going to put my pointer on the screen. So the one downstairs is directly below where Blizz is at currently. Yep, right about there. So what would you like to do?
All right, well, I'm going to give it with my mace. Is it aware of me at all?
It is not aware of you. You have the drop on it.
Nice. And then on damage, would that qualify me for sneak attack as well?
Yes, whenever you have the drop or the creature is vulnerable, I'm going to move it back to you, so if you need to move still.
Nope, I am good here. So we are going to hit with the light mace. We'll go ahead and just turn on sneak attack here too.
Make sure you double click it.
Yep, I'm making it persistent now, so I don't have to worry about hitting it again.
And don't forget to click on the drop. You did. And that made the 2 a hit because the drop gives you +4.
Yep.
This poor ogre has no idea what just hit him, just that it felt like somebody smashed him with a tree in the face. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Yep, and since it's sneak attack, I'm just going to go ahead and roll it as raise,
Nope.
so I don't have to adjust it.
Nope, with the button clicked, it automatically applies it.
Oh, it does now?
Yep, I fixed that a while back.
Cool.
Well, if it doesn't, you just add a d6.
We'll spend a Benny on that.
You didn't like 1, 2, 3 damage?
All right, that is enough to cause a wound at 14. It falls to the ground, and it gets a vigor check. to see if it dies immediately. And it does not. So it is going to be wounded. Let me make the wound check for it. I have to pull up my roll tables. I haven't had to do this manually in a while.
I don't know if it's going to live long enough to give it an effect.
I mean,
We're not the kind of
Alright.
party that leaves survivors.
So it gets hit right in the guts, making it incapacitated, and it is going to have its strength reduced by a step. Whoops, I did not mean to click on that. The good news is that since these guys aren't linked to their character sheet, I can make on-the-fly adjustments like that. All right.
And then I'm going to move slightly, basically not in the pathway of the staircase, but by the staircase.
Okay.
And then that will be the end of my turn.
And don't do anything, whoever it moved to, because I need to move everything forward to this guy over here, who gets his vigor check, that if he fails, he's just dead. And he's just dead. Then we go to the last ogre standing, who doesn't understand what's going on. All he knows is he sees a dwarf upstairs. So he is going to go running up past the giant, up the stairs. And I will switch to this one. Oh, I got to move him to here as he's moving into a safe spot there. All right. Nope.
You just grabbed the one that was dead?
Hold on. There's the guy who's not dead. Wait a second. Let me move him out of here. Why is he not going anywhere?
Because it's my turn currently?
Bugger. Oh, because he left the combat. So let me... Oh, I wish levels had worked correctly. Move that guy out of there. All right. So that was an extra dead guy that we don't need. We have one ogre dude.
Would it be easier just to drag a fresh one onto the map?
That's what I was going to do. But, there it is. Okay. So let me bump him to there and then to there. So I'll move the dead guy back. Maybe. Yep, it says it's his turn. All right, so he's just going to stay there, and I'll pull a fresh one on. So I figured out why it screwed everything up. Ripper, the guy who runs the levels mod, had updated it for version 10 of the Foundry. And that is what messed everything up. All right, so
Damn
this
man.
guy. And he gets up there, and he's going to go after the dwarf. And here we go. He is attacking in a frenzy. He sees that a bunch of his friends have died, so he is making it a wild attack. And here he goes. He hits with one, misses with the other. And oh, no, not a 5 total. That's not cool. That was better.
Oh!
Oh,
All right, Fit is shaken. That takes us to Blizz. Blizz, you see this guy right here.
There's not really room for me to get out there, is there?
There is not.
Well, the fun thing about being Blizz is that before I was an accomplished swordsman, I was also pretty kick-ass sorcerer. So,
I'm
We're
moving the
going-
dead out from under you.
we're gonna icicle this guy. You know what? We'll declare 2 actions,
Okay.
and I'm gonna spend the extra power points to make it kaboomy. Even more damage.
Oh,
Good thing I
that
declared 2 actions.
is a critical failure, which calls up the dynamic backlash table.
Yep.
And
Oh.
he is not going to get his second action as he becomes stunned. So Blizz is standing there with like his head shaking, and he will have a -2 penalty on top of this to any arcane skill rolls for the rest of this encounter.
Thank God this is just the last motherfucker. God fuck. Apparently I can't do anything right now.
All right. So that
Well, question.
Huh.
Since I declared 2 actions,
nope. The stunned check goes before your turn. At the beginning
we
of your
sure about that?
Yep.
The start of a stunned character's turn. This is bullshit. Well, with my other action, I'm gonna look down at my finger and just
wonder what the hell happened.
just why aren't anything working? And I will in turn.
All right. No, I do not want to remove bleeding out from that giant. Okay, so Grayson is up first in round 4.
Thank God I'm invisible.
What are you going to do,
All
Grayson?
right. So the other giant I saw in the courtyard went somewhere. So we're going to come out into the courtyard here.
It went up the stairs.
And you see a giant there, a hill giant, laying on its back, flailing, trying to get up.
All right. Let's see.
It looks awfully vulnerable, that hill giant.
It does. That's not. Is that close enough for melee? No, probably not.
No, you got to be basically right next to it.
All right. I will run the 1 inch, less than 1 inch to get there.
Okay.
And we will take a swing at it. And I'm assuming it doesn't know where I am either.
Correct. So you get the drop, and you get sneak attack.
Drop, sneak attack, and then ran. And let's get this guy going.
There's an ace. There's a second ace on the attack roll. Third ace on the attack roll. For a grand total of 23, which is going to be a raise. There's an ace in the damage already. All
I know
right.
I know I've said this before, but I really miss classic Deadlands where the number of raises mattered.
Yeah, but they actually tried that at one point, and it really skews the math.
Oh, I'm fully aware it's a double-edged sword and just game-ending if the dice decide to go bonkers, but sometimes
All right.
I miss
and
it.
thinking about it now, could I actually see what my run die would have been?
Sure.
Okay, it was 1. I was just like, if it was any higher, I would have went up the stairs.
All right. That takes us to Spike.
Alrighty, I have this nice new healthy guy in front of me. Right?
Indeed.
Okay, I will test my luck again and try 2 bites.
All right. So your first bite is a
Oh.
miss.
Didn't you have gotten a gang up bonus with Thid right there?
Should have. So we'll add the +1 and make that a hit. So hit, no raise.
Okay.
As well as it's not calculating size differences.
It's not.
So that was definitely a hit.
Yeah, size 2 would have been a +1. All right, that causes a wound. I am going to do his vigor check. You want to just finish him off if he doesn't outright die here?
Oh, that's fine.
We shall call
Never
this.
mind.
Okay.
And we
He
shall
is lying
call
there
this
bleeding, and
Dragon Ball Biter.
that will end the fight. And about 6 seconds later, both Blizz and yeah. Honestly, my brain is
Grayson.
working great.
Sid's shaking, isn't shaking anymore. He kind of shakes out of it.
Blizz and his mime friend.
All right, so I am going to turn these guys into item piles.
Do I need to make the vigor check to become unshaken, or are we just gonna...
Nah, it'll eventually happen on its own.
Yep.
Item pile, yes. Update. Delete. Delete. There we go. Hold on. Okay, so he had the right amount of currency.
As Blizz goes about
There we go.
muttering, looking at
He's
the
already
sword in
killed.
one hand, his magic in the other. Just going, all right,
Guns down.
need to get our shit together.
Indeed, you do.
And then Sid wants to stop. Just make me uncheck. Do some sort of analysis on these giants to see if he can figure anything out about them. Any weaknesses or what makes them so tough.
That would be a common knowledge check.
Come on, Sid, you can do it. I got success with a 7.
So these giants are so tough just because they're big. They don't have any special weaknesses or strengths. Hill giants are just big and dumb and strong.
Huh. Interesting. I thought it'd be more complex than they are, but it's just literally brawn. That's no way to get ahead in life.
I'm gonna drag all of the bodies into this room so that if something looks out, and that includes the one that's way over here, so if something looks out, they're not gonna see a pile of dead things.
And Sid will just step into the room to kind of get out of the way. Or
I think with
he'll
the
help.
strength 10, I should be able to manage.
He can assist with dragging some in.
I just had a whole little speech there, and apparently I forgot that I had muted myself because I was coughing.
Hey, James, do you have something to say, bud?
I do. So I turned off the teleporters for the moment. So that way, move Grayson back up here. So that way you guys don't accidentally teleport.
I mean, I teleported down, looted the money off the giant, and then teleported back up, so that was fun. But if you want to just drag all of the corpses into this room, or just delete them, however you choose to do it, I'm taking a few moments to mutter to my weapons to get their shit together as I'm dragging bodies into the rooms.
Okay.
And then once that's done...
You gonna drag the ones in from outside?
Yep.
Alright, let me hop back over there and I'll just delete them. And then I'll come back. All right, so this room here, it's got a pretty splendid vantage point, getting a really great look out to the south. There are a set of stairs leading down, and let's see, nobody can see it yet, but you guys do know that the dam is off in this direction.
I don't see anything threatening there, so to this door.
All right.
After yelling at my weaponry for a moment, let me make sure I took out my PowerPoint from my one failed tower. And now, with a heavy sigh, looking at my party, we ready?
I'm good to go.
I just nod.
Kind of nod.
All right. So let me.
Are those wolves in the stables?
So as you look down, you see very large wolves, and they get a chance to see if they notice you guys. So I'm going to do a group notice roll. So they will get that. And they immediately, I'm not even going to roll the bonus die. They immediately start howling and barking. Looks like they're all kind of pinned up in stables and chained to the walls inside.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill random puppies.
I mean, the puppies are big enough that even Grayson could ride them.
I mean, I do have a saddle that I could put on one of them, but right now they're not friends, and they're just being loud, so I'm just gonna quickly move into this room.
All right, and this is another guard room, and from this one, I mean, you've got a pretty good view. As you move on down there to the overlook, you see a barbican. Off to this side, there's a wooden wall here with a gate on this end.
Okay.
You see several orcs kind of wandering around down here in the dry moat. Several being like in the range of 10 to 15. And other than that, this platform here that you can see also has a group of 4 orcs on it, and they all seem to be like looking out, but none of them are looking up.
Okay. Well, cover's still there. Are the wolves still making a catawampus out there?
They are indeed.
Oh well. Fine. Everything's fine. Because they're gonna see me again here in a moment.
All right. You're out on the catwalk again.
Wait a second.
Oh,
We've
wait
got
a second. Those disappeared.
orcs.
You got
over
orcs
there.
on this side. You know, giants inside.
And this is like the front of the fort right over
Yes,
here,
you are
right?
now at the front end of the fort. There's a barbican on the other side of this bridge here. Like, this is raised about 15 feet above the ground down below.
All
And hold on, because our viewers cannot see what I am doing. I will fix that. So yeah, you see a barbican off to this side here, off to the east.
Yep.
There's a wooden wall that runs the entire length, and this bridge goes over top the wall, but there's a gate in the wall right in this area.
I'm going back this way because I'm going back in here and I'm waving you guys in. That's the front door. If we're looking for the boss lady, we probably need to go the other direction.
Okay. Do we need to do anything about these wolves?
Let's feed them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run back over here real quick,
Okay.
hack off some bits of Giant and Ogre, and come to the edge here and toss down
Okay.
food for the
Now,
wolves.
I forgot to mention, when you were off on this side, you did see that there's a wolf under here and a wolf under here as well.
Okay. So, couple giant arms and legs, toss a bit to each of them, and hopefully that will shush them up.
Okay. Let me add some more time. And they do calm down, and they do happily start eating the giant parts because they're not that picky. And
Good
I'm going to give
puppers.
Mike a Benny for that.
Yay, I like bennies. All right,
Mike.
back this way, guys. Because we're after a giant. Gently stepping around the busted bits with the... I'll retie the rope around myself so that anybody who... and just brace over here. So anyone who's needing it can use that. All right.
Did we, Dustin forgets, did we see what was down this hallway?
No, we did not. Stairwell.
Uh,
Is that stair going up or down?
Down.
Okay. No, I want...
yeah, it's just a staircase down over here.
All right. And I don't think we checked these rooms. Oh, hey,
All
look.
right. So as you swing that door open, inside you hear a pair of loud roars because they heard your fight earlier. And you guys see these two large creatures inside of a much larger cage in a room that is just filled with crates and lots of other things. And I'm going to throw a picture up as soon as I get to it. View character artwork and show players. So these things have the body of a lion, wings of a bat, a mostly humanoid face, as well as a spiky tail.
Oh,
And
joy. Manticores.
as these guys see you, they roar, and both of them fling their tails towards the door, causing spikes to fly. That is where we'll pick up next time. Thanks for watching and or listening, everybody, and we will see you in the next episode of Legend of the Ramble House Saints.
And hopefully next week my dice will roll better.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play videos and podcasts use trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Knights of the Smith Dinner Table is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Incorporated and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. This game references the Savage World game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, and characters, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group.